made my first $1,900 online here in Ghana using AI last year, and it wasn't from crypto, YouTube, blogging, or even trading. It was from a strategy that almost nobody's talking about. And in this video, I'll break down exactly what I did and how you can apply the same strategy. But before we dive into the video, I want to issue this very important disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only, and I'm sharing the exact strategy I used to show that it is possible. However, I cannot guarantee that you make the same amount because results depends on your effort, consistency, and execution. Now, if you live in Ghana, you already know that making money online is not as easy as some people on the internet make it look. Because for sure, most online opportunities either don't support our country, or you may require PayPal accounts that don't fully work here, or better still, demand capital that many of us don't have. Some platforms say sign up and start earning. But when it's time to withdraw, that's where the real problem begins. And because of all these issues, many Ghanaians have become skeptical, which isn't their fault because they've seen too many fake apps, too many Ponzi schemes, and too many investment platforms vanish overnight. So for sure, I know most of you will be asking, is this real or is this another scam? And yeah, I used to think the same way because I've tried different methods over the years. Some worked small, some failed, until I discovered a simple way to package information using AI. Something that didn't require huge capital, didn't depend on luck, and didn't require being famous. So here is what I did differently. Instead of chasing random online methods, I focused on solving a specific problem using AI. So all I did was to host a free blogging class where I taught people how to start a profitable blog. But I noticed something interesting. Most of those who took the class didn't struggle with setting up a blog. They struggled to write SEO-friendly content that actually ranked on Google, and that's where I saw the opportunity. If you've been with this channel for a while, you may recall an AI tool I used for my article writing illustration. But before I mention this AI tool, I want to be 100% transparent with you. I'm an affiliate for this tool, and that AI tool is in fact SEO writing AI. Meaning, if you decide to use my link, I will earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. I only recommend it because it's the exact tool I use to solve my students' SEO problems. So, like I was saying, I organized a free blogging class where I showed people how blogging works and how traffic is equal to money. But when it was time to create content, many of my students got stuck. They didn't know how to do keyword research, structure articles, write SEO titles, and even optimize it well for search engines. So instead of just giving out a link and say, go purchase this AI tool, I opened the SEO writing AI platform myself and demonstrated how to use it properly, which includes the right keyword to input, steps to write an SEO title, the core settings that will help structure the article for search engine, humanize the content for easier reading, and so on. Right now, since I was already part of their affiliate program, anyone who found it helpful and decided to subscribe used my link, and that's how I started generating commissions. So when I take you to my SEO writing AI dashboard and click on commission, not to brag, but to show you the results of this specific strategy, you can see a few extra dollars earned over the past few months. This one was in November 2025. This one was also approved, and let's say this and so on. And all these are from students in my blogging class who actually found value in the tools. As you can see here, the total is $1,909. But it didn't end there. I invested a few extra dollars in Facebook ads because I didn't want to rely solely on organic reach, because sometimes getting to the right audience doesn't come easy. So I had to pay a few extra dollars to target people who are especially interested in blogging, digital marketing, and online business learners. However, the key aspect is that I wasn't intentionally running ads unwisely. I was promoting a free blogging class and not directly selling a tool, because as far as I know, people don't buy tools. They buy solutions to solve their problems. And because I demonstrated how to use the tool effectively and showed real results, trust was high. And as a result, some people subscribed monthly and others upgraded to higher plans. And that's how my total commission ended up at $1,909, as you can see on my dashboard. And from all angles, I didn't invent a new AI tool, neither did I build a complicated software. Rather, I connected a real problem with a real solution and positioned myself in the middle. And to show you that this actually worked for me, this is my last commission I received from SEO Writing AI. Let me click on it and wait a few minutes for this page to load. And as you can see, the note clearly shows that on 10th December 2025, a commission of $106 was received from SEO Writing AI to my PayPal account, and that is because they pay on monthly basis. Now, AI is not magic money. It is a tool, and just like any other tool, it only works when you use it properly. I didn't make $1,900 because AI exists. I made it because I understood the problem, I used AI to solve it faster, and I positioned myself where people needed that solution. However, I'm sharing this because there are many get-rich-quick AI scams out there, and I want you to avoid them. Remember that AI doesn't replace effort, it rather boosts smart efforts. However, earning online in Ghana is not always easy, especially given Ghana's payment limitations with PayPal, but none of that stopped the opportunity. If I could solve a problem online in Ghana using AI to earn my first $1,900 just within 12 months, then there is nothing stopping you from building your own version of success. But this is the real question. What problem are you willing to solve? Let me know in the comments, and if you're serious about learning practical ways to earn money online in Ghana, hit that subscribe button because I will break it step by step. My name is Regina Diamond, and I'll see you on the next one.